Eli, did you see that? Did you see your eyes?
How the hell am I supposed to see my eyes?
Sorry, guys. I know it was a little short. Now I'll make it up. Let's have some fun. Since you have watched the most logical scene of the movie, do not look for logic in the later episodes.
The person you have called cannot be reached at the moment. Please try again later. Or, don't do it. It could be far away.
In the entrance scene, this guy tries to be portrayed as a superhero, but is just a chemist. That is a normal human. These are werewolves. And werewolves waiting for the end of the film to neutralize the chemist. I don't understand why this guy is needed and what they expect here. I also don't understand what the guy was waiting for here. Another example is the alpha wolf. At the beginning of the film, my guess is lifting 2-ton concrete blocks. But here, he asks for help from a woman to remove his injured friend. Here's the plot of the movie. The funny events happened. After the alpha wolf rescued his girlfriend from purgatory, they plan a ritual with friends to save his girlfriend. For this, they need 3 things: the earth from the grave of the girl, the sword in which the girl was killed, and a sacred tree. Since they already have the sword, they go to take the soil. And here they also perform another small ritual to break a 3 centimeter of concrete. In this film, made 14 years ago, you can see that a werewolf does not need to perform rituals for simple things. I'm going to add this great catch scene here, and you can laugh by rewinding and watching it over and over again. Come on, you can do it. You're doing great. Very professional. Grab him. Oh my God, this is amazing. You got to get the Oscar. Come on.
And the Oscar goes to
Chihuahua.
Oh man, sorry, I'm so sorry.
Wow, how did you catch it? It was amazing.
I was very well hidden.
I am fucking werewolf.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I am fucking werewolf.
Excuse me, guys. I have to tell you something. At this point, I'm so sorry. But you are not a werewolf. Wolf's intuition is strong, and they can smell everything around, up to 1.5 kilometers. But you can't even notice a stranger in the same room. Either you have a stuffy nose, or you're not a werewolf. In the movie, that's your only indication that you're a werewolf. You're showing your teeth. I haven't seen anything else. The film should have been in the romantic comedy branch other than that. Because when you get this out of the movie, there's a romantic comedy. I also want to ask, what is this scene really doing in this movie? Anyway, let's save her now. Seeing this scene where the lady waving the sword with her own hands, we understand that their budget is not enough. Still, they gave some money and made visual effects. Anyway, let's not extend it. They're saving her. But why is this girl coming naked? Why am I asking? Because this guy we saw coming from the same place preferred to come in a leather jacket. Already we expect something like this from among these fumes, but this is coming. Judging by his walk, the bad guy, whose age seems to be over 75, encounters the girl. Meanwhile, the girl is exposed to a small illusion. Then she says,
You're not my mother.
I'm coming from the gym. I walk red a little body.
Did you work bench press?
Yeah, I lifted 100 kilos.
I'm convinced. And she gets instructions on how to kill werewolves. When the girl first wounds the werewolf, sometimes blood comes from the mouth of the man. Sometimes it doesn't. I think he's drinking blood. This is something vampires should do, right? We talked about this scene. What's going on? Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot about you. The movie is almost over. I think you're still watching matches.
Does Ronaldo play?
No, he went to Al Nasser.
Anyway, let the friends continue their conversation. let's go back to the film. You can remember these creatures from the movie 300 Spartans. Of course, in this film, they die with a silver bullet. And our heroes know that too. But some are trying to kill with a slap, some with an arrow, some with a silver unleaded gun. Of course, they all turn into smoke. There's slow smoke with a line.
Fuck your teeth.
There's fast smoke without a line. You know that. Then everyone meets in purgatory. I think comedy should end here, but it doesn't end. Now I'm going to show you a few scenes now. Hold tight, we will watch them quickly. Instead of the alpha wolf, who is satisfied with taking care of his girlfriend, when there are 4 creatures in front of her, the woman who's stranded in this way for 2 hours screams and saves the girl.
Ronaldo gone!
Oh my god.
Should we watch this fabulous acting again?
Oh my oh my
The alpha wolf makes a deal with the leather jacket to let his friends go. The deal is his girlfriend will throw an arrow into his heart. The alpha wolf will die. His friends will also be free. The girl objects to this situation at first.
I cannot.
Then she throws 3 of her never-exhausted arrows at his boyfriend. Is he dying? No. Arrows are burning. The wound is healing. The t-shirt is getting better too. Alright. Why is the t-shirt getting better? I'm not bothering to understand anymore. The other werewolves get excited when the alpha wolf doesn't die. In this scene requires father-son power combination to cut the rope. But when saving friends, the ropes are cut quite easily. There are many creatures around. He just gets a silver bullet, full magazine, from his friend. But he puts the magazine on the gun and wears the gun around his waist. We're all asking the same question, right? Why? After a few minutes of illusion, the leather jacket's capture scene deserves praise, or not. Do we know why they're waiting here? Who are not exposed to this illusion? Of course not. Finally, why is this werewolf sacrificing himself, while this werewolf in charge of the barbecue can keep this man alone, who already barely walks? And let's see if you can notice the detail. Congratulations. I knew you could see it. Why did you decide to shoot a movie where you were lazy about scripting, shooting, and fiction? Is it normal to come to the audience with such a film after 6 years of waiting? I have a lot of questions in my mind, but I do not ask them. I hope you don't get too exposed to such movies. Thanks for watching. I'm also curious to hear your comments. See you in the next movie.